Hi guys, so I'm in Barry's Miners Bay. Okay, I asked permission to go to see the place. I parked my truck there next to the church. This is the cottage complex. There's a little river that joins the beautiful lake, which I'll show you later. I go this way. This is the hill that the man owns, and to ask permission to be there. So let's go. So everything screams at you. Limestone, crystallized limestone. Everything is covered with tremolite. And then entrance to that spot is right here somewhere. I think over here. Let's go. So I'm here, guys. So this is the road that I came from. Really 500 feet away from my truck. What I'm after is miniatures like these. With good color. So we can see this is natural decay of the rock. Everything, every boulder has a beautiful tremolite in it. The owner asks everybody who makes it here not to take too much, but you can see the things are all over the place. So I'm just gonna kind of go through this started hole and pick up a few pieces and head towards Bancroft. Show you in a minute. So guys, I'm done here. I promised the guy to be here only 1 hour. He said not to take too much stuff, to leave some for others. So I'm gonna kind of go back. This is my hole I dug, find some black, green tremolites. I'm going back to the road, but my theory is like when you go back to the ground, the way that people were tossing stuff years and years ago, sometimes you might find something cool here rolling down to the ditch. So let's see what we can find. So guys, this is a little recap of pieces there. Here we have a few crystals of tremolite in a conglomerate, mixed together. I don't want to call it in the matrix because it's all you see is same mineral. I just dry brushed them with the brush. I really like this. I'm gonna tell you more about it when I get home and I clean them properly. But at last meeting we were talking about crystal structure. There's an example here of a crystal that, oh here it is, that when I found it first I thought it's just chipped and broken off. But when you look back at it, each column of this so-called break, it becomes individual terminated crystal. Similar thing happens at Titanite Hill with amphiboles there. I mean, this is amphibole group anyway. Tremolite. This one has nice striations. I like this one because it almost reminds me of Japanese twin. It's a little rusty, but it's removable. I found one diopside, a little crude. There's interesting, actually, quartzes here. When I clean them, I show you. And of course, muscovite micas, the bright ones. Yeah, so that was just an hour there. The guy asked me to be there an hour, so I didn't want to overstay my allowance. This one is nice. And usually what I do, I call after I leave, so he knows that I was just an hour, so I can keep my doors open for next time. This place is a little bit off beaten path for me, but today, because of rain, I decided to check it out, and I'm glad I did. We park by the church and go there after you ask for permission.
For colonization, that was the only way to get to Minden.
And when there was no road cuts on that road, eh? It was just up and down?
Just up and down, 1867. And then they built this road, the King's Highway, in the 1930s.
Where does this one go?
Well, if you take that out, it'll take you right back to the highway.
Oh, okay.
So basically here, this is all stuff on the walls from the logging business.
You found this here in the forest?
Well, I collect here.
Any old bottles from the logging camps?
Well, some, yeah.
Oh, you have a nice place. Wow.
Okay, now I'm gonna take you and show you a couple rocks up front here.
All right. You really made my day. This has like a tremolite though.
I think it is tremolite. Yeah.
Tremolite structure, yeah.
Yeah.
But the way it's like star formation.
Yeah.
We just had like a because guys just past Miners Bay road cut. Super rusty. What can you find? Look at those pyrites everywhere. There is some staining of copper over here. Crazy. Wanna see? Look at this. Look at this boulder of tremolite. Every few meters is a different rock. It's crazy. Crazy good stuff. Let's pick this guy up and see what this at home. Oh wow. Alright. I can't wait here too long. Who knows what we can find. Let's keep rocking. So I'm gonna take 121 to Kinmont from 35 to reconnect with zone of you know, I want to check one place in Gudaram for zircon occurrence, but I just want to use a couple of minutes to tell you guys little politics that are very important in rock counting. I just after I finish with my little bit of digging at Miners Bay, I just called the guy to say thank you for letting me use your to give me permission to use your place, and you won't believe what happened afterwards. He said, oh, I appreciate you said thank you, and he said there is a lot of interesting rocks here, and I said, do you know any other places? And he said, well, where are you? And I said, I'm just parked by the church, let me talk to you. And suddenly he comes on his little 4x4 quad. He takes me around his lodge, the one that he used to own, because apparently he sold it. He owns every piece of land around that. Mr. Ross from Russell. He's a beautiful gentleman in his 80s, very mobile. He took me around, showed me his property, showed me rocks he collected, showed me plans he have for this little area. He really wants to preserve the history and so on. And then he even asked me to hop in a truck, and he showed me the land that he owns that he's going to be selling. And road cuts he did himself through the marble and through pyrite carrying veins and tremolite. I'm going to have some pictures. The point of my little boring comment is that if you show respect to people who own the land, and recognize that they're giving us a favor to see it, to use it, then you create great contacts. Anyway, so far this trip is really amazing. The stuff I learned and contacts I'm developing are priceless. So keep rock hounding smartly. This way we can preserve those contacts for future rock hounds, because this knowledge is slowly dying off and people are selling the land off very fast too. Okay, let's go and see some other stuff.